And so what has been your best set of tips that you found for someone who doesn't want to look at their phone first thing in the morning, or to not turn to that because you said the morning's so important? What do we do? Because I feel like that's the first thing, 80% of us look at our phones first thing in the morning, last thing at night. We look at it before we look at our partners and our kids, after we look at them at night. Our phone gets more FaceTime than the people we love. Like, that is our life. What do we do?
We have these 4 underlying laws for each of the chemicals: dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. The underlying law from all of the research we looked into, like in this book, there's like 250 studies we explored around these topics. Fundamentally, the law that we found to be most appropriate with dopamine is take action as soon as you wake every day. And that fundamentally means you wake, you don't snooze your alarm, as painful as it is, but simply beating that challenge of, I could just lie in bed and stay in this comfort, and doing something that's difficult is beginning that dopamine increase. We then get people to, if they really struggle with snoozing, to literally, when the alarm goes off, just sit at the side of the bed and just get themselves out of the prone position effectively and sit there. We then get them to go straight to the bathroom. If you can, you then start brushing your teeth. Brushing your teeth is an annoying, slow activity. Again, you're earning dopamine. Like, if you do it for 20 seconds, you always know, like, I feel a bit guilty for the fact I just did 20 seconds. You do the 2 minutes, you think, yes, task complete. So you go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, you splash cold water on your face, and you come back and you make your bed. There's this brilliant psychologist called Walton that looked at the relationship between dopamine and effort. And it's very clear that if you utilize effort right at the beginning of your day, your dopamine starting on that nice slow curve, motivation then builds, and then your capacity to further resist the phone and maybe get outside for a walk or do some exercise or get to your desk or make your kids breakfast is going to come from an easier place than the wake up, spike dopamine and crash and then try and get going from there.
Yeah, that's great advice. I think one thing that helped me out for a while was I have a few instrumentals or music that I like, and I'll have that on my phone. So I'll wake up and I'll put this song on because I know I have the urge to pick up my phone.
Yeah.
And I'll press play, and then the phone's with me while I'm brushing my teeth, but I'm not now scrolling because I'm now listening to something.
Okay.
And I know people do it with podcasts, people do it with audio meditation, whatever it may be. For me, it's music that reminds me of being back in the monastery. And so I'll play that, and it's just like the soundtrack to my morning.
Nice.
And it may have birds chirping, it may have nature sounds, it may have a bit of water. Like, it's these, and for me, that allows me to feel like there's something Is that bad? Is that good? Like, what's your take on that?